Run.
Right. Okay, so we had a question from a subscriber, the Black Busa. Sorry. We're outside. We thought this would be a good setting for his question. We're out by our pool, under the umbrella. Give you that vacation vibe. And what was his question?
Vacation from the backyard.
Right, vacation from the backyard. And what was his question?
His question was, what is the any time of your life or any vacation that was your favorite?
Yes, so he asked us what was our favorite vacation, what one stuck out in our mind. We're going to have two that we're going to talk about because both of them are pretty close, neck and neck. So what was our first one?
The first one was our first Disney vacation. And for us, should I say for me especially, it stuck out because we had the whole family. Not just us and the kids, but his parents, Jaden's mom. So it was like a big family, and we really actually enjoyed it as a family instead of just a few of us.
Right.
So the big family, it was really nice.
Yeah, and it was one of those things where we had tried, maybe a year or two before, and it was too expensive to stay at Disney World. Fortunately, at my old job, I came across a woman who went to Disney World a lot, and she sat down and she helped me set up that vacation. And I wish I remembered her name. It's been so long. That was years ago. But she actually helped me set up that vacation and to save money. And we booked a lot that first year. We did a lot of stuff that first year. We ate at Cinderella's Castle.
We
did the luau.
Went to all the parks.
Yeah, we went to all the parks. Yeah,
all Disney parks.
Yeah, we didn't miss any. That was our only mistake about that first year. We did too much. But and it was nice. She cooked dinner every night, and it was nice sitting around the table. Sorry, we're outside, so y'all gonna have to deal with me swatting. It was nice to have her cooking. She cooks anyway, but it was vacation, and it was my mother and my stepfather there, and all of my kids, and it was just nice. Our only problem was that my stepfather drove 55 miles per hour all the way there, and he wanted to take the scenic route, which was a lot longer. We only took that route the first year. After that,
nope.
After that, because we had so many problems we ran into. We got lost. Everybody was like yelling at each other before we got to Florida. Once we got to Florida, we posed by the dolphins and at the tourist, whatever they call that, the tourist welcome center.
Welcome center.
And we were excited about that. So we did that, and then we started yelling at each other again. Remember, we even got lost when we were almost out of gas. It was late at night.
Oh my God, that creepy gas station.
Somewhere in Florida.
Yeah, it's close to Georgia, but in Florida.
Right, and the lights flickered. It was like this green flicker. And I was like, yeah, we're not getting gas there because this could be the wrong turn movie.
There's nobody there, no cars around there.
But the sign said open. It was a neon sign that said open. So we risked it. We were like, let's just get back on the road because we had to find that place because the GPS said it was there, and it was off the beaten path, off the freeway. But we pulled in. I was like, look, most of us here are black. We're not stopping here.
We're gonna drive some more ahead.
Yep, get back on the freeway. I'd rather run out of gas on the freeway than back here. Nothing around. Nothing was around. So we made it to a gas station eventually that was legit. But the things we did that year, and we do a lot of stuff every time we go, but man, that first year, it was just because it was a first. And I even cried when I got there. I went back and I had a moment to myself and cried because I was like, my family is here at Disney World. We took my younger son's mother with us because we wanted her to experience that with us and with Jaden. And it was a beautiful experience. Just really nice. You know, we don't want to leave out our funny things, such as us getting to Disney World before we got to the resort late at night.
Lost already.
Yeah, we followed my stepfather, and we pulled down the strip that goes to all the Disney parks. And my kids are like, "Dad, that says welcome," and I'm like, "Man, I knew it." I was like, "We're not at the resort. We are." We are at Disney World, and sure enough, we stopped right there at the welcome sign at night. Nobody there. And I said, actually it was you. You said, let's just do the GPS. So we did GPS. We got to a resort. We were tired. We were beat, man. We were on the road for 19 hours, something like that.
We're 19 hours.
Yeah. And I was like, man. But that next morning we woke up, excitement. We were all excited. We were there. We made it, and the kids were flexing and posing. We were going swimming, yeah. Because it was Sunday. Remember, we got there Saturday night going into Sunday. And then that Sunday, we just relaxed, swam. It was nice. And so a lot of good memories from that first year. Like she said, the luau, going to Cinderella's Castle and eating. That's the first year you met Aladdin and them, even though they were just characters still. The characters,
waited a whole hour at Epcot to get pictures with Aladdin.
Yeah. So the characters, are, the employees at Disney make Disney. And so it was really nice. So our other vacation, which is a close tie for that, is the Bahamas.
That was the next year.
Yeah, that was the next year, yeah. I booked our Disney vacation, and I said, you know what, I'm going to book a vacation just for us because...
we never went on honeymoon.
We never got to go on honeymoon, and I almost lost my wife. They told me she was going to die, and I only had a few days with her. She came back to me on a Sunday. So I booked us a trip to the Bahamas. But then prior to that, I booked us a little 2-day, 3-day weekend. We stayed at this beautiful little small town, very romantic. That's where Gia was
came into existence.
Yeah. And we didn't know about Gia, though, because she wasn't supposed to be able to get pregnant. We found out when we got our passports and all that for the Bahamas trip.
A week before, plane.
And, it was going to be party hardy. I don't drink, but I was going to drink that trip because my wife was alive and we were going to celebrate life. And we were going to just have a good old time, Mm-hmm. And I remember someone said, when you go to the Bahamas, you usually come back with a baby. Well, we went with a baby.
So it was a baby moon, not a honeymoon.
Yeah.
We still gotta do a honeymoon then.
Right. A lot of things that we didn't get to do, like swim with the dolphins,
jet skiing, bicycling.
We didn't get to do because she was pregnant, and she was a high-risk pregnancy, so we had to be careful. So but it was still beautiful. It was still romantic. We did a lot of romantic things. More of a slower vacation. I think if she would have been pregnant, it would have been a lot faster pace. Like, let's go. Get on those mopeds, go tour the island. Go hang out with the dolphins. Go do this and that. This time it was more, let's go on this. That we won that cruise. Not cruise, but that ship with the glass bottom, and she got sick because it was so hot. But it was a great memory because my beautiful wife in this beautiful backdrop, because we stayed at a resort that was in the James Bond. We went to areas where they filmed Pirates of the Caribbean.
Our resort was actually in old slave plantation, sugar mill.
And that's why I booked it, because I wanted to know the history, understand.
They still have the sugar mill.
Yeah, they still have that there. So, we talked to the people were great. The people were beautiful. I was scared to death. I hate flying. But I thought it was one side of me said, no, let's stay. The other side said, get on that plane for your wife. And the stewardess even hugged me when we got off the plane. She said she could tell that I don't like flying. And I don't. I hate flying. I am John McClane. Except for John McClane looks a lot cooler. He actually, doesn't freak out like I do when we get on the plane. But I put it up with it for my wife. And The funny thing is, we have one picture before we got on the plane. Actually, there's two. Remember when we were sitting in the airport and it was pouring down rain? I'm like, oh my God, no, it's raining. And then we took a picture.
All the movies he's been watching.
And so we took a picture, right? I'm not that facade of me acting all excited. I was scared shitless. Then we took another picture on the plane. I was even more scared. I had to tell myself, don't act like you're having a heart attack, because this is for your wife. Her, on the other hand, we're up in the sky, turbulence, everything. She's using the bathroom.
I had to go.
I was so mad. I'm like, oh, and she was laughing at me. The only time that I forgot about it, the flight, was when we were overlooking the ocean. Remember? Yeah, I saw that.
And then you saw the watercolor change as well from Florida into Bahamas.
When we were in Florida, the water was a certain color, but once we hit the Bahamas, it was this crystal, like they turned these green lights on or something. I don't know, but it was just beautiful. Green, yeah. So that distracted me completely, and we just had a beautiful romantic vacation that I'll never forget. And, took a lot of pictures, had a lot of great times.
A lot of relaxing, a lot of eating.
Yep. She was pregnant, so yeah, we ate a lot, and the freshest food, fresh seafood, fresh fruits and vegetables. Mm-hmm. The people, like I said, were really friendly. We ate at that one restaurant by the ocean.
The Italian restaurant by the ocean.
That was beautiful. That was romantic. So, and we stood there with the sun setting, and it was a beautiful sunset over the water, just like in the movies. And we held hands and we just sat there and talked.
I laughed at the seagulls stealing people's food.
Yeah, oh my God, the seagulls. Yeah, seagulls would, and they even had signs to let you know, don't
leave your food.
If you leave your food, the seagulls will steal it, and they did. So, it was great. And what was really nice about it is people from all over the world came to this resort. Mm-hmm. I remember I met my first black Irish woman. She was a black woman with her husband. He was white Irish. They were in the elevator, and then she started talking. I was like, and she goes, "You're American, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Yes, I am Irish." And I was like, "Wow!" And then they both laughed and we talked to them. Or the Europeans love floating out in that water late at night.
Oh my God!
And drinking. Remember we were sitting out there on the beach, and it was dark, and they were just on these flotation devices, drinking and partying. I don't know what country they're from, but they're European. And I said, doesn't that remind you of a scene from Jaws? Everybody's out there drinking, having a good time out in the water. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that. So I hope that answered your question. Those are our two top vacations. I know you said what was our top, but we really couldn't have one without the other. Those two had a lot of
great memories.
Good memories and significant meaning. And every vacation does, but those two were firsts. So hope that helped you with that. And anyone else, if you have a question, post it in the comments section, and we will make a video on it and answer your question honestly. All right, everybody, enjoy your evening. It is now 5:48, and this is the second time we did this video. We already did it once, and
I'm not doing it third time. It's a charm.
Yeah, the audio was not on. I was so mad. So this is it. If there's no audio, I'm going to have to do a voiceover for both of us. That might be a good video. Everybody enjoy your evening. We still have a few hours left of sun. It's 5:48. Take care, guys.
Peace.